Okay, so hello everybody, Kokofemme here. Welcome back to my channel. So the purpose of today's video is to haul and review all at the same dang on time. But I want to talk to you about the new drugstore brand, not new drugstore brand because Jordana has been around for a minute. I want to talk to you about drugstore brand that I found at my local Walgreens, and Walgreens have stepped their game up for 2015. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the new Jordana matte lipsticks, and I'm actually wearing one today. This one is called Caliente. Get into it. But I did spruce it up with a little bit in the pout, but in the video when I show you in depth of what it looks like by itself, the little pout thing ain't there. Okay. So I want to talk to you guys about the Jordana Modern Matte Lipsticks, okay? I believe it is, I want to say 12 of them in the display that I found at Walgreens. And again, I'm gonna reference my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you ain't gonna know when all this hotness hits the streets, ladies and gentlemen, because I put it out there when it hits the streets, okay? So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw I've already posted kind of what the display looks like. And again, it's a wide array of them. You can pick and choose which ones you feel will be fabulous for you. I bought 7 of them. They retailed in my Walgreens for $2.49. That's very affordable for a drugstore brand. What else can I say? Let's talk packaging. Like, I don't think, I have a few other Jordana, but the packaging is a little bit different. It puts me, let me let you look at it. So the packaging, you know, looks like this. Has a, it's hard to, you know, push or whatever, but packaging has a hard to pull off once you get it off. I mean, it sticks on there, but you got to really put some force into getting that top off. Nice little silver thing here gives it like a modern look. I guess that's where they figured out the name, Modern Matte. I don't know, but looks like that. You get a plastic, and everything else on it looks $2.49-ish, okay? It looks affordable, and they went with more of a conventional way to make the product. Didn't spend a whole lot in packaging, but I like the silver, I do like the silver tips of them to kind of give them a more expensive look, if you will. They roll up pretty nice, so that wasn't a problem. Only problem I found when you roll them back down, they didn't, all of them don't fit into, all of them don't fit in the same direction as the silver thing. I don't know if I'm making sense when I say that, but when I rolled some of them all the way back down, they kind of were facing a different way, so that let me know they're not set in there all the same way. But again, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say, Lord. They have a, I'm not gonna say they're scented, but they just smell like regular lipstick. I mean, it's no overpowering smell to them. Now, as far as the wear, you're gonna have to warm these babies up, okay? So they do tug on the lips a little bit as you're putting them on, but build up color, it gets really creamy, and I like the feel of them after, you know, they're not like a really drying matte, it's more of a wearable matte, if that makes sense. You're still able to move the product. You can set it more if you'd like, with any type of translucent powder or whatever, if you want it to be like that ruby woo type of feel matte. But for me, sometimes I like a more moisturizing matte. I like a lipstick that's gonna stay and not move, but at the same time, I like a more movable product as well. And this product is gonna give you that. So kudos to Jordana for doing your thing on that. So yeah, let's get into these colors. So the first one is called Blush, and this is a nice neutral brown. You're gonna need a lip liner with this, ladies. I paired it with Bittersweet, is one of my favorite go-to MAC lip liners. I'm just gonna be honest, my favorite MAC lip liners are either gonna be one of 3. I go between MAC Bittersweet for my neutrals and browns and oranges and sometimes pinks. I go with Vino for like my more pinks and plums and berries. And Night Moth, I go for anything deeper than that. Alright, the second one is a nice neutral brown. It somewhat has, it's like a reddish tone brown for me. It's neutral, but it did give me like a little hue of red and brown in there. I could have really used this. I could have actually paired this with Night Moth just to see how it, you know, would have gone for the video. But I just wanted to just pair this again with just a neutral liner. So this one is called Frappuccino. So the very next one is called Pretty. And Pretty is a nice coral. It's a coral, pinky coral, if that makes sense. So this one's a really nice, pretty color as well. And I paired it in the video with MAC Bittersweet. The next one is adorable, okay? And I started to do comparisons, but that would have made the video extremely long. But this one is a nice blue-based pink, and I paired it in the video with Vino. This next one is called It Girl, and it's a nice plummy color. I really love that one, and I paired it in the video with Vino lip liner. The very next one is called Zaya, and I paired this one actually with Night Moth lip liner. So this one is a really nice deep plum berry color. And last but not least is the one that I'm wearing today. Again, I spruced it up with a little bit of melted, I forgot which melted it is. Maybe it's the one called Coral in the pout, because I love to make that a little bit brighter in the middle. But this one in the video that I'm rocking is called Caliente, and Caliente is a red and orange, okay? So to me, and some people can pull off oranges really, really well, but for me, it has to have some hue of red to it for me to be able to pull it off. I think, for me, what I like for me, okay? So yeah. There you have the 7 that I picked up from the drugstore Walgreens, $2.49 each. You can't go wrong, worth a try. A couple of my pros are that they are very wearable, very moisturizing on the lips. They're not drying at all. And a couple of my cons was the fact that it tugs on the skin. At the start of putting it on, it tugs on the skin, and that the packaging, you know, you're gonna get your $2.49 packaging. But other than that, very good product, Jordana. Kudos to you for that. So, thank you guys for watching so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye!